Hi there and welcome to today's SHAYP Talk. I'm Kirsten Walker and in this episode we'll be discussing self-care, why it's important and what you can do to take care of yourself. Living in a family impacted by Huntington's disease, often the focus is on the person who has HD rather than on you. But to support the person with HD as best as you can, it's incredibly important to take time to look after yourself and to give yourself permission to do this. It's vital to make sure you take good care of your body, mind and soul through learning how to eat right, reduce stress, exercise regularly and take a time out when you need it. Self-care is any activity that we deliberately do in order to take care of our mental, emotional and physical health. And in return, this can improve our mood and reduce anxiety. It's often something that we enjoy doing and we don't have to force ourselves to do. It's important to remember that taking time to focus on self-care isn't selfish. It's about knowing that to be your best, you have to prioritise time to take care of yourself. However, with busy lives, whether this is school, college, work or caring responsibilities, practising self-care isn't always easy and it's often the first thing we stop doing. Also, different self-care strategies work for different people, so it's important that you take the time to figure out which self-care strategies work best for you. Learn how to use these strategies and make them part of your regular routine. The first self-care strategy to consider is routine. We know that children thrive in structure and routine, but it's just as important for young people and adults to have a set routine. This is because it helps us to create structure to our day. It stops us wasting time doing nothing or worrying about all the things we need to do. It helps us to break bad habits such as sitting about on our phone for hours on end. And it helps us to get tasks done, such as finishing homework or doing chores. This in turn helps to reduce stress and it improves our mental health and motivation. So some examples of a set routine may include: get up at the same time every day, make sure you get showered and dressed, eat breakfast, lunch and dinner at set times, plan and complete what work needs to be done, and plan and complete any activities or chores that you need to do. Take time to relax and then make sure you go to bed at a set time. Sleep is really important to good self-care and often we don't get enough quality sleep and this can make you feel so much more tired during the day, less motivated and long term can have a detrimental impact on your mental health. Make sure you relax before bedtime. Don't play on your phone for at least 30 minutes before bedtime and go to bed and get up at a set time. Even if you've had a poor night's sleep, it's important to maintain what is called good sleep hygiene, as you need to get your body into a sleep routine. 4 quality hours sleep is better than 9 disturbed hours. Why don't you watch the fabulous SHAYP Talk on sleep for more detailed information about how to improve your sleep? Making sure that you eat a healthy, balanced diet is a really important part of self-care. There are lots of useful websites and books with information, but sometimes it can feel completely overwhelming. Your specialist youth advisor can help you if you need support with health eating, but the key things to think about with your diet are: eat regularly and at set times. Don't skip meals or restrict foods. Eat a healthy, balanced diet with lots of home-cooked foods. Eat lots of fruit and veg. Eat according to how much you exercise and move. For example, if you do a lot of sport, you're going to need more food in your diet than if you sit down most of the time. Don't eat too much processed foods or high-fat foods. Limit your takeaway foods. Drink plenty of water throughout the day. And keep sugary drinks to an absolute minimum. Keep snacks such as crisps and chocolate to a minimum. Physical activity or exercise is well known to improve your health, quality of life and reduce the risk of developing several diseases such as heart disease or depression. A minimum of 30 minutes a day can allow you to enjoy these benefits. But what's great about exercise is that it can also help to distract you from your worries and stop negative thoughts. It can improve your mood and sleep patterns. It allows you to have social contact with other people. There are lots of different types of exercise to suit all fitness levels and ability, whether it's joining a gym, going for a walk or a run, doing a home exercise workout, dance class, sports club, or riding your bike. The exercise possibilities are endless. But if you've got a caring responsibility and you find it difficult to fit exercise into your daily routine, speak to your specialist youth advisor and they can discuss how best to support you with this. We live most of our lives indoors, whether this is at home, work or school. But it's important to go outside every day and get some fresh air, even on dull and raining days or days where we just can't be bothered to leave the house. The reason it's important to go outside, even just to sit in the garden, is because it slows our bodies down, helps us feel peaceful and calm, and it allows our mind to relax. This in turn can improve our mood and reduce anxiety. Also, our bodies need vitamin D from the sunshine to keep us healthy, and we can't get that from sitting inside. Find something you love to do and make the time to do it, whether it's a sport such as rugby or basketball, quiet time reading a book, playing a game, climbing a mountain or sewing. Whatever you love, find the time to do it. It might be something new you've never tried before and always wanted to do, or it might be an old passion. But by allowing yourself the time to do something you love will make you more productive and enthusiastic, and in turn you'll feel so much more positive about life. Relationships are incredibly important, whether these are friendships, family relationships, or personal relationships. There can be times when we just don't feel connected to the people we're spending time with, or we don't enjoy the time we're spending with them. This could be because you're sitting watching TV, playing on your phones, or arguing with your loved one. So although you're in their company, there's no quality time being spent together. Therefore, it's important to find a way to spend quality time together. 30 minutes of quality time will make you feel much better than 3 hours poor time spent with someone. Through spending quality time with family and friends, it can help to create a really strong bond and connections which help us in coping with the challenges, especially as HD progresses. Remember, if someone has HD, it's still possible to spend quality time with them. Why don't you ask your specialist youth advisor for advice on how to do this? We can all be guilty of saying yes to things, even when we don't have the time or energy to do what's being asked of us. So give yourself permission to say no. For example, if your work has asked you to do extra hours, or possibly one of the carers isn't able to look after your parent, maybe your friends ask you to come round to spend time with them. Give yourself permission to say no if you need some time for your self-care. However, remember that depending upon the situation, you may need to come up with an alternative option for the person who is asking. Mindfulness is a really popular approach at the moment to managing how we cope with daily life in stressful situations. Simply put, mindfulness is living in the moment and observing what is happening at that moment in time around us. There are lots of mindfulness websites for further information. Through practicing mindfulness, it can help you to regulate your emotions, decrease your stress and anxiety and depression. It can also help you to focus your attention, as well as to observe your own thoughts and feelings. It can feel as if in life that we function at 100 miles per hour, but sometimes we all need time off. This includes making sure that we take holidays from school, work, or any caring responsibilities, putting our phones away and just having a pyjama day. We all need time off just to chill and relax. It's important to completely switch off to recharge our batteries. So as you can see, self-care is crucial in maintaining good physical and mental health. If you don't take time for yourself, there's a risk that you'll burn out. Living in a family impacted by HD, self-care can often feel like the last thing you have time for. But remember to care for yourself, or you may not be able to care for your loved one to your full potential. If you're having difficulties with your self-care, please speak to your specialist youth advisor for more information. So thank you for watching this episode of SHAYP Talks. I hope that's given you some information, advice and tips on how to care for yourself effectively. Thanks, see you soon. Bye.
SHAYP would like to thank Kirsten for taking part in this SHAYP Talk. We hope you have found it useful. If you liked our video and want to help other people find it, please like, share or comment below. And we'll see you next time on SHAYP Talks.